Here's a MeteoMark weather update, and we don't have any photos at the moment. I'll try to get some of my own as well. I have been taking a lot of photos, but I haven't got them uploaded to the computer as of recently. Been doing a lot of out-of-town vacation, so I'll get some of mine up here the next couple days. Let's take a look at tropical update here. We're going to get right into the weather here. Tropical update, and as you can see here by the satellite picture, you can see some areas of interest popping up here, especially around the Lesser Antilles. There's a flare-up. National Hurricane Center putting that at 0 to 5%, but I think there might actually be a little bit greater chance of that developing. And we're dealing with Central and North African desert dust here, and it's kind of having an impact here on the Intertropical Convergence Zone. However, I think as this Intertropical Convergence Zone, these low pressure systems head further west, northwest across this, I believe once they get towards the Lesser Antilles, they have a better chance of developing. So let's take a look at MeteoMark here, hurricane outlook. I think the best chance here is across the Lesser Antilles. We're going to continue to watch this, especially a couple more days from now. We might have to watch this as it gets into warmer waters and a less shear environment. So this system bears watching, and even though the National Hurricane Center has it in 0%, and they do have a circle, they do have an outline, so we're going to continue to watch this here at MeteoMark, so stay tuned for that. And let's head on into the 48-hour, or actually, I'm going to show you the 5-day quantitative precipitation here, because there is going to be a lot of flash flooding here from just east of Denver over to Wichita, Kansas, extending over towards Kansas City, Missouri, over to Springfield, Illinois. Look at this, St. Louis, all the way over towards just south of Indianapolis, portions of Ohio, and then heading up towards the Poconos and Catskills of New York, western New England, the Susquehanna region of Pennsylvania, heading up towards the Alleghenies. There could be some flash flooding going on, anywhere from 2 to 4 inches with isolated areas up to 6 to 7 inches possible out of this convective type pattern we're in with this low pressure system and a frontal boundary that just doesn't want to get out of the way. It's kind of like a stationary front with ripples of low pressure riding along it. So we're going to continue to watch that across here, the plains of the Ohio Valley and the Northeast for that matter. And here along the Gulf Coast, especially Florida, we're going to continue with those tropical isolated thunderstorms that do pop up. Let's take a look at that all-important forecast here. Thursday, look at this. We got this system here across the midsection. Severe weather continues. Kansas has really been getting blasted lately. So is Missouri, portions of northern Arkansas, and extreme northeastern Oklahoma. And this is going to continue. No break here. It's being fueled by, look at this very bubble of very hot, humid air across portions of Dallas, extending southward and even over towards Little Rock, where we'll be cracking triple-digit heat here. Heading on into the northeast here, this is where we get into a lot of showers and thunderstorm activity for your Thursday. It's being held down into the 70s across, but it'll be a humid 70s and lower 80s for portions of the northeast. And then we get down towards the Gulf Coast. That's where it gets really warm. Behind this front, there'll be another front here, and this is where we're going to get into some nice weather for particularly the lakes in New England for this weekend. A lot cooler and a lot less humid towards the end of the weekend. Friday, TGIF, look at that. We had this front across portions of the northeast here. This front's coming through a little slower than expected, so showers and thunderstorms continuing. I think there is a chance of an isolated severe or strong thunderstorm across portions of the upper mid-Atlantic and New England, but it's not going to be a major severe weather outbreak for that stretch of the imagination. This frontal boundary continues across portions of the Ohio Valley, and what do you know it, right back towards Wichita and Denver, the place that's been stuck and hung up on. And you can see Saturday, the system kind of just congeals and stalls across the central mid-Atlantic and back in here in the central plains. High pressure starting to build into the northern plains here, and this will be a precursor for a much cooler weather pattern next week for the lakes and the northeast. Although here in the southern plains and the south, we're going to be dealing with a major heat wave. We're looking at triple digits trying to expand their way across the southeastern United States and the Gulf Coast. Even New Orleans getting into the upper 90s with their high humidity. We'll be looking at heat index values well over 105. So be prepared for that, and heed those heat advisories and heat warnings. Triple digit heat really expanding, but anywhere north of this stationary front, we're staying pretty cool. That's pretty much going to do it for MeteoMark. Like me on Facebook at MeteoMark. Subscribe to me on YouTube at MeteoMark.com. Here's a 4-day forecast for my hometown viewers. For the Susquehanna region of New York around Binghamton, Elmira, and the Susquehanna region of Pennsylvania around Scranton. Look at this. Showers and thunderstorms likely for your Thursday. There is a very slight risk of severe. We're not even outlining a major outbreak, but look at this. A lot of training of the showers and thunderstorms, so the main threat will be torrential downpours. We'll be heading up near 75 to 78, very humid. Warm start to the day, too. Friday, TGIF, look at this. We head on into the day. Showers and thunderstorms likely continuing mainly the first half of the day. We'll start to clear off towards sunset, just for the weekend, time for the weekend. Heading on up to the upper 70s, near 80. Saturday, we get sunny, upper 70s, a little less humid, but it's Sunday, we get closer to the lower humidity conditions, and looking quite much nicer. And I can't show you this, but heading on into next week, it really looks nice. Take my word for it, here at MeteoMark.